Slam Dunk. I've got Honey Revenge with me, and this is your first ever festival as a band.
Day 2 of Fest 1.
And how's it going? How is the first experience?
We're getting a large variety of weather.
Yes.
For sure, it was really, really nice and warm and sunny yesterday, which is great because the first time we were in the UK in December, it was even colder than normal apparently. We got like a weird cold spell. So it's been nice. It's only rained a couple times, and this is one of the 2 times that it's rained.
It's been quite magical, really. That's the most people we've ever played in front of by a long shot.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like we got up on stage to like start getting our stuff together, and there were like 4 rows of people. And I turned around, I turned back around, and the tent was full.
Wow. so it was all, well, a great first experience then, yeah? And also your first few headline UK shows, all sold out.
Very cool.
Wow.
Underworld was nuts.
Really?
Yeah, we kind of walked in and we're like, why does the green room smell like that? And then we got up.
Don't ask.
No. Well, we got off stage, and when we were that sweaty, we were like, oh, it's because everyone else smells like this.
And it just coagulates all together
It's
into
like its
some
own
cocktail.
What's the word?
Concoction?
No. You know when all the animals, they all live there.
Ecosystem.
Ecosystem.
There you go.
Yes, own
the word you're looking
ecosystem.
for. Cool. And did you do any exploring in the UK whilst you've been here? A little
We
bit.
got to see Ben.
Big Ben.
We call him average size Ben in our gang of people. But I found out apparently Ben is the bell, not the building.
Well, you know more than me if that's
Someone's
is that right? I don't know.
I was told that it's called the Queen's Tower and that Ben is actually the bell inside.
Ben was very quiet.
Yes.
I thought he'd be louder.
Well, I think they've been doing like renovations on him recently, so maybe that's why. Maybe next time you're here.
Ben's getting a BBL.
Apparently. Did you explore Manchester? And the reason I'm asking Manchester specifically is it's kind of, I think, Honey Revenge centered because our logo is the bee.
Yeah.
And it's got the bee network is our public transport.
So we really only got to see London. That's the bummer. Is this tour is really, really short. We had 1 day off in London, and then we're gonna have 1 day off. It's a drive day. We're trying to get as much done tonight to make it to Haarlem so we can see some of the Netherlands.
Yep.
I really have always wanted to go, so I hope we get to see more of it. But
Fingers crossed. Yeah. Hopefully the traffic is in your favor as well. Took us
hoping.
about 4 hours to get here. Get here before. So not great. But you've got a new single, "Recipe for Disaster." How did that all come about? Is that a new song? Is that a leftover from the album, or?
It's kind of a little bit of both.
Right.
I had like the instrumental idea was one of the first ones that I wrote for the first record.
Right.
But she didn't quite make the cut, you know? Vocals came a little bit later in the album writing process, but I think it came together real good. I like the song a lot. It very much is like a Retrovision song. We're just giving it to people a little bit later to hold them over.
Just wasn't quite ready to fit on Retrovision at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like we got to tour and play that song live a few times before we got to put it out, which was really cool because that told me exactly what I wanted to change about it, what more I wanted to add to it, and it was super cool, super fun.
That's a good thing about going on tour, is that you can kind of, with the material you've got, you can kind of gauge what sits with the crowd, what doesn't sit with the crowd, and you can use that to kind of go into your future songs. Like it sounds like you did that for Recipe for Disaster as well.
100%.
Yeah. Does that mean there's more new music on the horizon, or?
So we do have a whole re-release of Retrovision coming out in August, so it's going to be a deluxe. There's one other new song, kind of new, again, new to everybody, old to us.
Yeah.
I actually was talking about it earlier. I used to write songs on TikTok live.
Okay.
Because I got kind of bored with doing it by myself, and it's nice to feel like there's someone else in the room telling you what sounds dumb. So I was doing some lives, and both Recipe and Medicine, the new song, the lyrics were written on that. So really excited to put those one out. They're very near and dear to my heart. I was kind of like, if we're doing it, these ones are going on it. And then 2 reimagined versions of songs that are already on the album. So we're doing an acoustic-ish. It's more like a stripped-down version of Distracted. And then a fully reimagined version of Are You Impressed? It's like very different take on the tune.
Yeah.
So.
Seems like you guys just don't stop. The grind is real.
We don't sleep.
No. They have time to breathe, never mind anything else. Yeah.
I just forget to breathe in general, let alone music-related.
Well, what else have you got planned for 2024 so far? I mean, you just mentioned you've got a few more days in Europe.
Yes.
Deluxe.
Yeah, so we're going to do 3 more shows in Europe. We got Haarlem, Cologne, and Paris. Very excited. We have not been to Europe yet. mainland Europe.
Yep.
And then we're going to come home. We have a month at home to hopefully write more for the next album.
Cool.
Do some sessions with some people we really fuck with. And then, yeah, we have summer school with all of our friends pretty much. It's the home team, Scene Queen, Stand Atlantic, Magnolia Park, and Letdown. And we know pretty much all of them pretty well.
Stacked lineup.
We call it Friends Fest because it's kind of just like really actually summer school for us. It's just getting to hang out with our friends. And hopefully we'll try and make it back here before the year's over. We love the UK. You guys are so amazing to us.
Yeah.
And we have so many really just diehard fans that we love to kick it with. So hopefully we can try and do that before the end of the year and maybe put out something else. Yeah. I honestly don't know. It really depends how these writing sessions go.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, isn't it? Like how well, not obviously, it's all down to the songs, but how well received you are over here, like the other side of the pond, like all the way from home, like.
No, yeah, it definitely feels like people like us a little bit more here than they do at home. You
First
feel me?
festivals, like headline shows selling out. Like.
Yeah, like I think the London show is the highest like ticket count that we've done as a band for headlining. We've only done one headline tour, and we also sold out Chain Reaction in Anaheim, which is a similar size to Underworld, but I think Underworld is a little bit bigger.
I think
and
so,
they definitely went a lot harder. Anaheim.
So any other plans for 2024? Or is that pretty much, I think you pretty much covered everything?
Music. Honestly, we got to spend some chill time at home. I think that was something I was feeling a little burnt out last time we were here because we had our first headline tour and it was a lot, and we had 3 days off, and then we flew here for the used shows and the headliner. And we did 2 shows in one night. I was just feeling very, very burnt out. And so we got to come home after the Meet Me at the Altar tour and chill and be with our family and friends and get to just do recreational activities non-related to music, which made me miss playing music. Like, you have to kind of step away sometimes to really miss it and see what you're doing and how important it is. So I'm excited to get back to the US and do like a nice little kind of festival. Like, I think summer school has the potential to be a much bigger festival.
It's like a baby Warped Tour kind of thing.
Exactly. And it's really cool because it's so cool to watch all these bands that are a little more representative of all kinds of people get this opportunity, especially because we're all a little bit on the, like, I don't want to say small side, but we're all growing. And we all get to be this community for one another. And it's also backed by Hot Topic, which is like, that was my first job, which is really nuts. And Adobe Radio, who have always been so sweet to us. And all these record labels are really coming together. So I think I'm excited to see how it goes, because it is an indoor festival type thing. It's like 6 bands going to start early. Out here, when we play early, they show the fuck up. So we'll see if the States can step up a little bit.
Awesome. Any final words before I let you go and enjoy the rest of your weekend?
I'm going to say join our Discord, because we have so many awesome fans, and it's a really great community, and it's run by the fans.
Awesome.
It's a great place. Like, when shows sell out, people resell tickets there when they can't go.
And you got like meetups there as well, like fan meetups that people are doing on their own and stuff like that.
A few oomph-cellas, as they'd call them, like online only mutual friends, and they just meet up at our shows.
Awesome.
It's so cute. It's so cool.
Yeah, and just like they do little Skype dates and they all hang out and
awesome.
Yeah, we even spill some secrets in there. Maybe they don't Skype. Maybe I'm getting older. Maybe I just showed my age a little bit.
It's Zoom now, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Zoom's the thing.
Zoom. Yeah. It's true. Well, that's pretty much it. I'd say join our Discord.
May I say, be yourself. That's it. That's the whole message.
I'm going to let that one end it.
Can't end it in any better way. Yeah.